My Dewalt Hedge Trimmer stopped working today, and I found it was actually the motor negative cable snapped off. But I also noticed like the motor can rotate. So the reason it snapped is because the motor's turning freely. So I've got to figure out why that is exactly. There should be some nuts holding it somewhere, but I don't know, maybe something's come loose in there. Got to try and find out. So I've unscrewed these two bolts, and this released the gear mechanism from the motor chassis. And you can see, I don't know if I can show you this. Get the light right. There's actually, between the motor and the black plastic, there's supposed to be a couple of screws that attach the motor to the chassis, just right in that gap. But the screws have come out. They're hidden behind that silver disc, metal disc there. So I've got to figure out how to remove that disc and then re-tighten the screws so the motor's actually attached and won't spin. So I've had a go at removing that disc, but I just can't prise it off. I tried putting a couple of screwdrivers in the gap between the motor and the plastic, just trying to lever it, but it's pretty solid. It's probably press fit onto the motor or onto the drive. You can see it turns with the drive cog, so it's probably all press fit together, I guess. I found a video on YouTube and it showed someone who actually drilled through that metal disc and got a hole, and then they could tighten the motor screws. Just didn't fancy drilling through the disc, and I figured the screws might come loose anyway. So I made some mechanical restraining brackets for the motor. So these grooves in the motor, the design of Dewalt doesn't actually use these. These are typically used to restrain the motor and stop it moving. So I've made these which fit in here like that. And because it's plastic, I've put a screw through there because the motor will get hot and the plastic might get soft. This is PETG, so it should handle the temperature and everything, and the screw will stop it deforming and keep its strength. So this fits nicely under the hood and it all snaps in. It's a fairly snug fit, but the air ventilation still works, so the motor will still be cooled. So yeah, just thought you might find this useful if you've got the same problem. I'll put the link to the brackets, here's my test design, on Thingiverse if you need them.